Hey guys, this is Gossip Girl from Take My Money Now, and this is the first update of Project Pan 2017. Alright, so I've been working on these products for the past 4 to 5 weeks at this point, and I have some progress to share with you guys. But before we get into that, I do want to mention that I'm not going to go over every single product that I talked about in my Project Pan intro, which I'm going to link down below. So if you don't see some products in this video, it just means that I don't have much of a progress to share with you guys. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to start with 2 products that I've decided I don't need in my collection and I'm going to declutter. Then I'm going to talk about products that I feel like I've made good progress on. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you guys some empties. The reason why I want to combine the empties video with the Project Pan updates is because they kind of meet the same goal. My goal for year ending 2017 is basically to use up 50 of my products. I will be using up some of these products, but there are so many other things in my collection that I have been privately trying to pan. Moisturizers, body butters, hair care, skin care, oils, deluxe samples, things like that I do want to use up and declutter out of my collection. So my goal is that by the year end, I want to finish up 50 full-size or deluxe samples of different products, 60 or 70 if we were to include sheet masks and mini samples. So anyways, my intros are always really long. Let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to talk about 2 products that I want to declutter. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to declutter is my Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. I gave it a really fair shot this entire month. You guys can see that this is my starting point. This is where I was at when I actually started using this product, and this is where I am now. So I actually did give it a fair shot, and I used quite a lot of this product in this entire month. But I'm not enjoying this. This makes my nose look really crepey, and it doesn't help with oiliness. I don't know, it's just not working for me. I definitely am not enjoying this, and knowing that is probably my favorite thing about doing this activity of project panning. Actually trying to use up a product and knowing for sure that no, it's not working for me is actually excellent, because now I can just move it along and have more space in my collection. I'm also going to declutter my Stage Line powder foundation. I think it's breaking me out. I don't think it's too old, but I definitely think that it's not working for me here in China. Every time I've worn this, the next day I would have really small pimples all over my face. So I don't think it's working for me. I'm pretty sure this is the product that's been breaking me out. And of course, nobody likes breaking out. So I'm just going to pass this along to somebody who's not sensitive to it and would actually enjoy using it. Now let's talk about products that I have made progress on. And I'm so proud of myself because it's been a while since I finished up a product. And for me, that's such a huge achievement that this month I finished up my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This was in the shade medium, and I absolutely love this concealer. This is definitely one of my favorites, and I would 100% repurchase this, but not right away because I have other concealers in my collection that I would just like to use up before I buy this. So yeah, I finished that up. I've also made quite some progress on my Carmella concealer or correcting palette. This is what the palette looks like right now, and I'm gonna insert a picture of this palette from a few weeks ago, which is when I started my project pan. I've made such a huge progress on the orange shade in this palette. I use it under my eyes to correct my dark circles every single day, and to my surprise, I've also been using and really liking the lavender shade right here, which I said in my intro that I never really use. I've been actually mixing all 4 of these shades except for this orange one, and I've been using it as a color correcting cream, a CC cream basically, and it's been working really great for me because all 4 of these mixed together just even out my skin tone for a really light makeup kind of a day. And yeah, I've been really loving my palette the entire month, and I'm quite hopeful that by my next update I'm going to be completely out of this orange shade right here. Again, very proud of this achievement. So I've also been making some considerable progress with my Sephora Pore Minimizing Primer. I was right here when we started doing the project pan, and this is where I'm right now. And for pore minimizing primer that you don't really need that much of, I think it's really good progress. I don't use it all over my face. I just use it on my cheeks where I have larger pores, and I love this primer. It just makes my skin look smooth and my pores look smaller. I'm really enjoying using it, and I'm really excited to continue using it. So this one is going to be a little harder to see, but again, I'm making some good progress on it. This was just a deluxe sample, and I'm so surprised how long this is lasting me. So I think I was about here when we started on this foundation, and this is where I am right now. I think I would be done with this by the end of this month. I still think I have got like 10-12 uses out of this. It's a really beautiful color. It's a good finish. I love this foundation, and I'm really enjoying using it. Alright, next is my Revlon Color Stay Foundation, and telling progress on this product is kind of tricky because I did of course mark it. This is where we were at 4 weeks ago, and this is where we are now, but it's not really an accurate representation of how much I've used this product up, because if you didn't see my project pan intro, I'm not using this foundation by itself because it's a little too pale for me. I'm using it in conjunction with my Milani Conceal and Perfect, but mixing up foundations on an everyday basis is kind of a hassle, so I like to mix them up all at once. And I like taking a clean cushion compact like this of course is no longer clean, but I like taking a clean cushion compact and I just squish all the mixture and foundation cocktail into the cushion. I have actually used this about 7-8 times during the last month, but I still have a lot of product in this, and it's really hard to tell how much I've used up, but I've definitely made some progress on that product as well. I'm also making really good progress on my NYX HD finishing powder. I don't know if you guys would be able to tell, and of course I'm going to insert a picture of where this powder was at 4 weeks ago, but this is where we are now. And every single day I feel like I'm getting closer to hitting pan on this product. I'm using it constantly, and I love it to set my concealer under the eyes. This is such a gorgeous banana shade, and it just brightens my under eyes really beautifully, and I'm really enjoying using it as well. Alright, so next, I've almost completely used up both of the mascaras in my project pan. I might be able to get like a couple more uses out of these, but for the most part they're both dried down. This is the Touch and Soul Stretch X mascara. This is what the wand looks like, and I really liked it, but I have mascaras in my collection that I kind of prefer, so I'm not going to repurchase this one, but I think I might go ahead and repurchase the Benefit Roller Lash, because this is actually a really good mascara. I've actually been layering these two up. I would put this one first, and then I would go ahead give a little more volume and curl to my lashes using the Benefit Roller Lash. I really like the rubber wand on it, and I've really actually enjoyed using this. Again, I might be able to get a few more uses out of it, but I think that I'm almost done with both of these mascaras already. Alright, so for highlighting, I've been using my e.l.f. Illuminating Palette, and I'm so excited about the progress on one of the powders in this palette. I'll insert a picture of where I was at 4 weeks ago, and this is where I am right now. I have made such huge progress on this product right here. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell on camera, but I have a huge dent going on here. I will say this, these powders are really powdery, which is why you pick up a lot of product with your brushes, and which is why you would tend to go through them really quickly. But at the same time, these are such beautiful highlights. They have such a soft glow and sheen about them. They don't have any chunky glitter whatsoever, and that's the kind of highlight that I prefer. And I would be upset with the powderiness if this was a really expensive palette, or if it was just one highlight. But you get 4 shades here, and I've been using this one consistently for the past entire month, and it's not like this was brand new. I had used these powders before, so if it takes about 2 months to finish up one powder, I think it's still pretty good value for money. Now, once I'm done with this one, or at least once I hit pan with this one, which I think I'll be able to do in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try and concentrate next on these 2 shades right here. I think this one's going to be a little too dark on me, but I think I'm going to work on these 2 one by one. So my goal for this product was actually just to use it a little bit more, and if I'm able to hit pan on 3 of the 4 products by the end of the year, that would be a huge achievement for me. Alright, so I've also been using my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is beautiful yellow kind of a base, and it's a good eye primer. I've been using this consistently for the entire month, and I think that I have a good dip going on in there as well. I do see progress. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. I was comparing it to the video from last month, and I'm not sure if you're able to tell the progress on camera, but I myself, when I dip my finger in it, I do see that I have made great progress on this product as well. Alright, so I really don't know what to think of the progress on this next product. This is the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte, and I'm mainly using the Tarte Avenue Princess bronzer in this palette. I'm not so much concentrating on these two products right here, but one day I was just trying to get a feel of how further down the pan was, because I was beginning to see a little bit of a dip in the bronzer, and that happened. This little chunk of product just crumbled up. And I don't know, I'm making good progress on this product. This is the only bronzer in my entire project, and I'm really using this religiously on an everyday basis, but it's really firmly pressed into the pan, and I think that it's going to be a challenge even to hit pan on it. So it's definitely going to be one of the bigger challenges in my project pan, but so far I'm enjoying using this bronzer. It has that perfect undertone where you can bronze up your face, but at the same time you can carve out your cheekbones without having to bust out contour powder separately. So I really do like this product, and I'm really enjoying using it, but it's definitely going to be one of those that are a little more challenging. Alright, so I'm really making some good progress on my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder as well. This is how I try to track my progress. Basically, I was right over here when I started doing this project, and I'm down to here, which is actually quite a lot of progress for a loose translucent powder, but I love this thing so much. I've actually been trying not to use it as much because I've been trying to use my e.l.f. high definition powder as well, which I'll show you guys in a second, but I can't help it. I just love this so much. And then the e.l.f. definition powder, I won't really be able to give you guys exactly how much progress I've made on this product. The packaging is such that you can't really see or keep track of it, but if I take this sifter away, you will be able to see that there is very little product left in the jar. So yeah, I've been setting my entire face with this, and I've actually really been enjoying this. This is definitely nowhere close to my Laura Mercier powder, but I bought it, I spent my money on it, and so I've been trying to really use this up. Next, you can't really tell if I've made any progress on this product, but I am quite certain that I have. This is my Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mocha. Out of the 31 days that were in the last month, I think I genuinely wore this for 20 days at least. Several days by itself and several days mixed in with the other lip product that is in my project pan, which is Calypso right here. This I haven't used that much this month, but I've definitely been using Mocha and over again. I will insert a picture of this lip color swatched on my lips. I think it's such a perfect nude for our skin tones, and I've really been enjoying wearing this every single day. So I'm quite confident that I've made a good dip in this product. Next, I have really good progress on my button lip liner right here. I'm sorry, this is really disgusting and so beat up, but I use it almost on an everyday basis. I've already sharpened it maybe 4 or 5 times this month because I was lining my lips with only this lip liner every single day. And I also made some great progress on my Kohl Eye Pencil by Maybelline. This is the Master Drama Kohl Liner. And again, this too I've sharpened maybe 4 or 5 times during the last month. I think I'll be able to finish this up by the end of this month, hopefully by next update. Alright, so from the products that I introduced in my Project Pan intro, I've only got one more product that I want to talk about today, and that is my Naked palette. This is the palette that I have been using the entire month of July, and you won't really be able to see much progress looking at it. I think you might be able to see that there is some dip going on in this shade, but for the most part it's not really visible that I've been using this product. But trust me, I have been. I will tell you this, I've been using these 5 shades the first 5 shades. I've been using these two as my inner corner or brow bone highlight, and mixed together they make a beautiful face highlight as well. I've been using Naked and Buck in my crease every single day, and I've also been using them mixed together as a contour shade on days when I want to contour, and that's actually a really good contour shade for my skin tone. And then Sidecar is the shade that I've been using most all over my lid, and that is the one shade that you'll probably see some dip in there as well. I've also really been loving packing on smog all over my lid with a pop of blue shade in my lower lash line. I did actually do a look like that and shared it on my Instagram. I'm going to insert the picture in this video as well. Anyways, so I've really been using this palette every single day, and I think you might be able to see some progress next month, but so far all I can do is tell you which shades I've been using, because you can't really see that much of a progress. Alright, so I told you guys I'm trying to finish up a lot of products this year, but I'm not really going to introduce them all in my videos. But this is one product that I thought I would share with you guys. This is the perfume that I'm trying to use up this year. It's actually going to be 4 years old in October. It was given to me by my husband on my birthday in 2014. I was sparingly using it only in special occasions, but the other day I realized that it was actually getting really old and I should just use it up. It's a beautiful scent. It's more on the mature side of things. It's not a sweet scent by any means, and I'm sure I'm going to pronounce the name wrong, so I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to write it somewhere on the screen. This is the perfume that I'm going to try and use up by the end of the year. Alright you guys, and now for the fun part. At least this is fun for me because I really like the feeling of using things up. So I'm going to count my empties for the month. We all know already we are trying to achieve 50 empties by the end of the year, 70 if you're going to try and include sheet masks and one-time samples as well. So I did actually use up 3 sheet masks this month. First was this hyaluronic acid. I also used up a snail concentrate for firming and smoothing, and then I used up a balancing and repairing facial mask. I actually really enjoyed the hyaluronic acid one. It was really refreshing on the skin, and the next day that I woke up I really found my skin feeling really plump and soft and well hydrated. So I used up 3 sheet masks. Then of course I used up my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. So very proud of that. I have used up 2 of these facial cleansers. This is the Innisfree Jeju Volcanic Pore Cleansing Foam, and this is the Mini Good Green Tea Facial Cleanser. This one I was just about. I used it up. I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed using it, but not as much as I enjoyed this. So I went ahead and I've already repurchased the Volcanic Pore Cleansing one. It has really fine micro beads in it that actually help exfoliate your face while you're cleaning it. I've already repurchased this, and the second tube is in my bathroom right now. I've also used up a conditioner. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, and I got this in the version Moist, and I really enjoyed this conditioner. It was actually really good for conditioning my hair, making them feel really smooth and nice, and I would 100% repurchase this, but not right away, since I already have 2 more conditioners in my bath that I would like to use up before I go out and repurchase this one. I've also used up my makeup remover wipes. I love these makeup remover wipes. They almost get rid of everything, every bit of makeup. I love them to remove swatches from the back of my hand, so I go through them pretty quickly. You do get 120 small clots here, and I usually take 3 to 4 weeks to go through one of these. I also used up a sample of the Bulgari Omnia. I loved this perfume and I went ahead and bought the full size as well. This actually took quite a while to finish, so I'm not going to consider this a one-time sample. This I'm definitely considering as a deluxe sample, so this is going to be another important empty for me. And another deluxe sample that I completely finished up is my Ole Henriksen moisturizer that I got with one of my Sephora orders. I have completely used this up. This was a really good daytime moisturizer because it was really light on the skin and I really enjoyed it, but I have so many moisturizers in deluxe samples that I would like to use them up, and I'm not going to go out and repurchase the full size of this just yet. So yeah, those were all the empties. And basically that completes this video. If you guys found this entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.